What is that face? Dexter, what is that face? Put your lips down. That feel nice? What are you doing? Dexter! I don't speak goat. Oh, you're friendly tonight. Oh, that was scary. Dexter keeps licking me. Hi everyone, thought I'd just come on and do a little video as we had loads of questions on our last video. Gunther also wants to say hi. He just wants to look, they've broken through the... There you go then. Don't knock it over though. There you go. Gary will be over shortly. They already just knocked it over as I came into the field. We had a lot of comments on our last video with the goats about where was the third goat. And to be honest, I wasn't really sure how I was going to announce this after Phil and also the loss of a lot of YouTube dogs recently. It feels like there's a lot of death, but we actually lost Dexter a few weeks ago now to, we believe, an airborne virus. We thought we might lose all 3 goats, but thankfully once we lost Dexter, we took our goats in and they became indoor for a week. We put them in the stables, they weren't really grazing, and we purged the field, the water, the little hut that they have, the like daytime hut that we made for them, disinfected that, and just tried to limit their outdoor activity for a while. And I don't know whether that's what saved them or not, but so far they are good. They are back in the field in short instances or in the garden grazing, and they're still going strong. But we did lose Dexter really unexpectedly. We don't know what happened. A vet came and collected him and everything, and just after Phil and everything, we just, yeah, I don't know, I didn't really know how to talk about it, especially with you know, Millie just being announced and Kiosh, so I don't know, it just felt, I don't know, I just think I didn't really want to talk about it, to be quite frank. It's still very, very sensitive. The kids are really adjusting because Dexter, we originally got Dexter because he was the older billy goat. He was the one with the big horns. Lots of pygmy goats don't have horns. He wasn't even a pygmy goat, he was a cross, but he was our older goat, and these were our baby goats that we got at the time. And we got Dexter as well as like an addition because we thought of foxes and stuff and protection. So he was kind of like the protection goat, and these two ended up being just the same size as him. But yeah, so we got him for that reason, and he was well, not considerably, I think goats can live up to 20 years, but he was 3 when we got him, so he was the older goat, but he was also the devil goat. He was the naughty one, the cheeky one who'd break into food, who'd escape. He was an escape artist, and he was also the one that became the friendliest. Like Gunther started off as the friendliest goat, but Dexter became very, very loving, and he quickly became favourite goat. He definitely, for Nathan and for myself, he would lick, and he would just like, he really wanted head scratches and neck scratches all the time. I've got some videos of him being really funny, and he'd pull some seriously funny facial expressions. But yeah, he was pure entertainment. and I'm really going to miss him. And also, you're supposed to have 3 goats. Same with like alpacas and stuff. They're like pack animals for safety reasons, how they feel part of a herd is you need a minimum of 3. That's what we were told. And right now we only have 2. And to be honest, I'm not sure if the 2 that we have left are even aware of what happened, if they saw him or what, because he'd put himself, so I fed him that morning. It was around 5 o'clock when I went to check on them again, and he wasn't in here, so I just assumed he'd got out again, because he has found little, he likes to go, or used to like to be able to get Dexter to the bushes here on all of our boundaries, and he would try and get under these barbed wire bottom bits, so I'd often find him in the boundary somewhere down there at the bush line. So anyway, I went in to look for him thinking he's escaped, I need to go look for him in the neighbouring field and bring him back, and you physically have to pick him up by the horns to get him back into the field. It is a right palaver. But he wasn't, so I checked the house and he'd put himself in the house, and that's where I'd found him, and he had passed away in there. So I'm not actually sure if they even know or had gone into the house and had seen it. But as soon as that had happened, we got them straight out of the field and put them inside, as it was only a few weeks prior that our neighbour had lost their goats, and we thought maybe it was some sort of like airborne virus, so get them away from him straight away. I was coming out. Come on, Gunther in. Gary, Gunther, come on. Come on. Want some more food? There you go. Yeah, so our process was to get them away as quickly as possible in case it was some sort of contagious virus. We didn't want it impacting all 3 of them, because our neighbour had lost all 3 of their goats in one night. Sorry, 2 seconds before I shut this gate. All 3 of their goats in one night to some virus, and we didn't want to be them, so we took them down to the stables for a week and purged the field, sterilised the wooden hut that you see in there, and like changed all the waters over and everything, and just try to keep them grazing on different land for a bit while we figured out what to do. Never lost livestock before. And yeah, now it's been about 3 weeks, and kids are really noticing the loss. First lost obviously since Phil, and noticed a lot of comments on our last video with the 2 goats, so I kind of just wanted to come on and explain that yeah, Dexter is no longer with us. Everything has been cleaned and sterilised, and yeah, hopefully they stay fine. We are doing a lot more indoor time for them now. I always feel harsh keeping them inside when they're grazing animals. You want them to be outside as much as possible, and the weather's been so mild here. Spring has really sprung finally after that huge storm recently. The loss of so many dogs recently. Teddy's just come out. You want to say hello? Want to say hello? Ted? Hi. But yeah, dogs are all fine, cats are fine, everybody else is okay. Kids are obviously adjusting. Nathan really is noticing it, because he would be, Amelia's at school Monday to Friday. She's kind of been preoccupied with other stuff, but Nathan, as part of his routine, to go and feed the goats and check on the goats every day, come rain or shine. It's like a discipline that we're trying to build on the kids, to check in on them, particularly Nathan, because he's home more often and it's just when we've got the time. And he's definitely noticing or wondering what has happened to Dexter, and we haven't really explained it to him. He's just too young to really understand it, and also I don't really want to explain it to a 2-year-old. But yeah, just wanted to update you all, and I'll just leave it there. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments below. Thanks everyone.
Dexter, put this on your horn, you take Phil for a walk. Here you go. Look.
Is that I come for the food, not for the entertainment?
Do you want to go for a walk? See Amelia, look, you can take him for a walk. You ever touched his horn? What? It gives magical power. It makes you talk goat.
Hey Dexter.
You do it. What does a goat say? What does it say?
Getting him all worked up.
Uh-oh. How fast is that car, Amelia? Is it 3 goat power? Turn it down 1 speed for him.
You can't go down. Oh, Gunther wants to be camera action. That's Dexter. Gunther's always the main show, aren't you? Poor little Gary gets overlooked. Say meh. Nathan, can you say Dexter?